How is everyone doing today? This is Havoc and World coming from BloodLust V1. We are going to be doing a how-to video today, and it's going to be a how-to GoVaHo, which is golems, valks, and hogs. And I know a lot of you guys have seen these other videos out there. If you were ever curious about how to produce 3-star strategies with valks, the difference between our channel and theirs. And not to put anyone down in any way, because their channel is the reason that we are doing this, but their channel isn't realistic to everyday clashers. It's not. They're in the top 1 percentile of the clash community. They nonstop are facing anti-3 bases and using these strategies. But someone who is going against anti-3 bases all the time don't need to know how to GoVaHo. This is for people who see these wars with these internet bases, these 2-star bases, these anti-2s. And this is a how-to for you guys, because you guys are the majority of the Clash world. And we need to enlighten the Clash community, as far as war community goes, to progress and to stop with this go wipe stuff. So this is one of the videos of how to properly GoVaHo. There's many different ways you can do it. It might not always work, but this is a good how-to video for you guys to get some foundation into a 3-star mentality for the future. So without further ado, we are going to fire up World on their number 13. I'm going to do a step-by-step and explain exactly what should be going on. Now, they had a hole in their base, so she sent in 1 barb to go ahead and pull CC, and she decides to double poison. And the reason you can just blow both your poisons in this situation is because your kill squad, the Valks, and everything else will most likely be pulling the skeleton traps. So she double poisons, and you do not want to. You don't want to have to deal with a dragon or a or a loon pinging away at your Valks. You just don't want it. It can absolutely murder a raid. So he sends in 2 golems. She sends in 2 golems. Sorry about that. Nice wide funnel, and the thing with the Valk raids, guys, you need your funnel to be as wide as possible. So once she cuts off those ends right here with her wizards, she sends her Valks in just to help take out these heavy trash buildings. She doesn't want her kill squad working on those for too long. So last building goes down, those Valks go right into the core, and at this point, her goal is enemy Archer Queen. Your goal is always enemy Archer Queen, guys. And any Town Hall 9 raid, no matter what you're doing, you want to take care of the enemy Archer Queen. So she drops a jump to get her golems, her Valks, her king, her queen, her wizards, and everything into that core to eliminate the enemy Archer Queen. And then she's prepping a heal to heal the Valks. Now that is however you want to do it. You can heal the Valks, you cannot heal the Valks. That's at your own discretion depending on how the raid's going. But for now, we will watch her go ahead and heal the Valks, which was a smart call. She gets 1 bomb trigger. That's your goal too when you're doing a GoVaHo. Get as many bombs as you can with your kill squad. Then she just starts a 2-finger drop, saving 4 back-end hogs. And all of these defenses are distracted right now, so why not send your hogs? And that was really smart. So she heals over the Expo, very heavy point defense, takes a lot to get through, so good job healing on that. Her last back end goes on those on that Archer Tower while everything's distracted, and the reason is just to cut off pathing. It's going to help her pathing a lot, so they don't split. Last heal goes down, Valk's still alive, Hog's still alive. This is an amazing raid. The only thing that's really threatening right now is that Archer Tower for that Archer Queen. Doesn't matter, it's about to go down. She does lose a lot of hogs to spring traps, but here's the best part, guys, and this is what I tell every one of my guys. When the raid's all said and done, you know your hogs are safe. Save your cleanup troops. Put your cleanup troops down on the opposite side of where the hogs are going to end. So the hogs are going to end at 3 o'clock. You want to put them at 9. The hogs are going to end at 6. You want to put them at 12. And save as many cleanup troops as you can. I mean, if you absolutely need to use them on the kill squad, use them. But you always typically want to save a couple wizards, a couple gobs, a couple minions, whatever the case is. You're always wanting to save as much as you can for cleanup, because that sometimes will make the 3 or break the 3. So, as you can see, though, guys, that was a good example of GoVaHo. and how to, and in this one, for example, she did heal the Valks, and that is also a variable you can choose not to do or do depending on how the raid is going. Alright guys, we're going to bring you another attack. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and we are going to do a world show today on GoVaHo, only because she's been doing it the most lately, and she has the most common internet-based hits right now, and I do want to give you guys these perspectives, and these are, you know, for the most part, anti-go-white bases, and we're going to show you how to 3-star them. So, we will go ahead and fire up, and this is going to be an example of her not healing the Valks in core. So she just put some minions on the end just to get rid of those trash buildings and help her create the funnel. 2 golems down. Wizards as well, creating a nice funnel. Wall breakers go in. Boom, boom. She's punching. And then the golem's not going to reroute for a bit, though. But once the funnel's created, she sends the Valks and sends her king in. The enemy Archer Queen is just eliminated instantly, and once she notices everything's tanking, like all of this is going to be tanking in a moment, she's just going to go ahead and drop her. Yep, she's going to go ahead and drop her hogs. And at this point, she really has no major threat. And if you look at it, and we know she knows where the bombs are. They're there, and there. And as long as she continuously heals over them, she's in good shape. For some reason, though, that bomb trigger just made Bacon out of full health hogs. I don't understand that, but not that big of a deal. Poison could have been down right about now. That's really the only tweak in the attack. Other than that, though, the attack was absolutely beautiful. There's a lot going on, too, if you see. I mean, Queen's being punched, King's being punched, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff going on. That Golem, though, still didn't reroute. It's just doing derp things, but not that big of a deal. Poison does go down. Last heal does go down. Barbarian King is in the middle tanking. The Queen is being as retarded as she always is, working on that wall. But that was an example of a 3 heal for the Hogs, GoVaHo. And we'll go ahead and fast forward it. Cleanup troops already down, though, guys. I mean, that's just... That was just an example. The only reason I played this example, too, is because this is an extremely typical internet base, and I'm sure people might have had some issues with it who experience wars like this.
And I brought an archer for this.
And she brought an archer for that 3 o'clock, and she did forget. Yeah, I told her about that afterwards. Guys, those corner huts are no joke, man. Like, you got to bring something for them. They can ruin your raid. But we have one more example. I think it's World again. I mean, we have plenty of other guys that are doing this, but I want to give you guys the best example of bases that you guys see on the regular. So we'll be right back, guys, with another GoVaHo. Alright, guys, I know you guys have seen this base before. There's a couple versions of it. They do the southern teaser, they do the northern teaser, they do the eastern teaser, and the western teaser. This one can be difficult. I would suggest hitting it with higher heroes as far as, you know, the maxed out defense wise goes. We had some other lower heroes, 10-10s, that sort of thing hit it. It just didn't work out as well because you have to get these double bomb triggers on both sides. So relatively higher heroes, 15-15 plus is what I would suggest. But as you can see, nice wide funnel. Wide funnel is key for Valks. You don't funnel wide, you're not gonna. It's just gonna wipe your raid. Valks are gonna walk, and everything's gonna go wrong. So she sent her Valks in. Kill Squad's still doing work. They did trigger that double bomb. Valks is still alive, and she decides she's going to heal them because once this part is eliminated, her hogs really have no threats besides traps. And you don't need to heal for traps. So Barbarian King gets punched, eliminating some of that Tesla stuff. The Queen is obviously working on Lava Hound because that's what Queen does. She doesn't worry about any CC any other time unless there's a Lava Hound, then she's on it 100%. Both of the bombs, I think there's one bomb there left. Not that big of a deal, though. The Golem does trigger it. She does have a heal down for her hogs in those heavy expos and Tesla area. Queen is still alive. Town Hall goes down. I mean, as you can see, the only hog she's losing is probably going to be the spring traps at this point. I think that was a good call on that heal, too. And the only real threat, as you can see, guys, is that cannon and that wizard tower. The wizard tower just dropped. Cleanup troops already down. I would have put that wizard at 12. That was the only tweak I would have made, though. Not that.
Another one up there.
She put another one up there. Okay, not the big a deal though. But that's a typical internet base you guys are seeing. That's at a 3-star 'em. You know, that's just a GoVaHo example. I will bring you guys more how-tos. If you guys want to see more how-tos, let me know, from Queen Walk to GoHo to GoLaloon, that sort of thing. And guys, this is just a standard, day walking 3-star strategy guide. I mean, there's nothing special about any way to do this. If it doesn't work for you, then you need to tweak up your army, or you need to change, your eye for a base, because I assure you, when you see bases that are meant for Valks, you will 3-star them every single time. And like I said, there's a ton of variables that can go wrong in your attack. There's tons of variables that can change a 3-star, or turn it to a 1-star, 3-star, 2-star. So don't try your Valks once and say, oh well, I'm done, it didn't work, and you were wrong. It's not really the mentality you should be rocking. You should be saying, okay, I'm going to try this and try it and tweak it and try it and tweak it. And then kind of figure it out that way. When I go in for Valk raids, I usually rock about 8 wizards, a couple wall breakers if I need them, 1 CC golem, about 20 hogs, 6 Valks, and I'm good to go. But I'll tweak my army if need be, depending on the base. So I don't want you guys to say, well, you can just do this every single time in 3-star. No, because it takes more than just having 220 troop capacity to 3-star all the time. And the most important part comes in just having the eye for the base. And once you have that eye, you'll be 3-starring with anything. So this is Havoc and Worldo signing out from BloodLust V1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want any more, if you guys want to see any more, I can do any attack in the game. So please let me know, and I will bring them to you specifically. This is Havoc and Worldo signing out from BloodLust V1. And just remember, guys, always be progressing.